Okay, we're live.
I saw these guys come out. What is that? Rob's camera?
Steve said,
Yeah.
The whole of East Coast. East West. He's a sweet cranky. Well, again, we'll get this show on the road. We'll be done by hopefully 10 past. Easy, 10 past. 7 past. Show of hands who watched the webinar. Did anyone miss the webinar?
I got mine kept cutting out.
Yep, recording. So there's a recording I can send you. Who else missed it?
I tried to find it last night. I couldn't find the recording.
Missed it? Yep.
If you could, share the recording, that'd be sweet. So
All right,
I'll pass on
sweet.
to Mudgy.
Yeah, I'll share the recording. Anyway, it was a bullshit webinar. Like the way Dave went into the whole internal communication, external communication, skills mean shit. And I've said, we all know that. You don't have to have an invite skill. You don't have to have a closing skill. It's just questions. It's just confidence. But the way he went into it was goddamn perfect. So it's really one of those webinars that, again, I'd be watching over again. You know, people seem to watch a webinar, get hyped. I bet you everyone's hyped for 10 minutes afterwards. Monday, nothing, no action. Big thing that I touched on with Dave today, I said, what's going on? How the fuck can other teams that have nowhere near this skill set, nowhere near this talent, nowhere near this group of people, have a look around the room, Look at the talent in this room. It's fucking incredible. And you've got other teams that, again, I don't like, you know, bagging down on teams, but they're full on completely spuds, honestly. And like, I don't mean that in like we're too cool for school way. I mean that in a fact of people in this room act like they've got confidence, but deep down, nah. Justin Farina and his team grew 120%. If you've met that guy before, great guy, but you know he's nowhere near to the caliber of us. You've got this other guy from Melbourne called Milos. If you've met him, you'll know him. If you've met him, you'll know him. 120% he grew, 120%. So I sit back now and I ask Dave, what's not happening? What's not going? How can Marko Pavasovic's team do 300K a cycle, 300K a cycle, and they are a team of, all of them are just lefts, tradies. How does this happen? Talk to me. So I spent half an hour talking with him. This is all he asked me, was these questions here. Does the team have the strut and the confidence? Definitely not. Definitely not. That's coming from my point of view. And I'm talking about myself here as well. I'm not sitting here barking orders. I'm the biggest culprit. So I'm not sitting here saying do this, do that, because I'm the biggest culprit. I've got the most talented team in Australia, and it's just embarrassing. It's embarrassing to go, what am I doing wrong? It doesn't come down to you guys. What the fuck am I doing wrong is the question. Why does this team have strut and confidence? I don't know why. I'm not too sure. Does the team feel they're a part of a big cause? You just had them. Dino just shared a video with them. Tony Robbins. You've got to pay $1 million a day. $1 million a day to this go. He's if you had to write down success coaches, every single human being would write Tony Robbins. Every single human being. He's just done an interview saying network marketing is the best platform to create wealth. The best in this economy. The best. Wasn't the best 10 years ago. So how does not being a part of a big cause? I'm not too sure. I feel like I am because I know where this is going because my belief is so high, but I know some people's belief isn't there, which isn't a bad thing. But you've just got to really instill that into your brain. This is going to be big. It's going to be huge. It does 20 million a year. 20 million a year. Osteogenics does 700 million. Your health does $20 million a year.
Can I just say something real quick, Shane? I've been listening to an audio the last couple of days, and I know he's a shark, but Grant Cardone touches on this big cause thing. Like he said, no matter what you do, no one will ever take your product off your hands if you, for one, don't believe in the product yourself.
And people, I can see through people's bullshit straight away. They do your health because they think they're going to get the good guy that might blow up their business. Please I won't take their products. I won't talk about the products, but I'll talk to a couple of people and just fingers crossed I get lucky. Fingers crossed that I'll get onto the bin that's going to blow up my business. It does not fucking happen. Get that through your brain. We've had AFL players. We've had the best boxing coach in Australia's ever seen. We've had it all. They don't do shit for you. They don't do nothing. Nothing at all. So get that out of your head to start with. Don't try and go after the big shark and go, oh, if I get him, man, oh, it's going to be awesome. I've been there, done that. And there's no worse feeling ever. Knowing that you've got so much belief in this person and they do nothing. Back in the day, I used to call it, Rob, entrepreneur set. Fuck yeah. Did nothing. Listen, Alton Bugs, don't come to me, don't tell me, don't get excited until they've got 2 people started. Because they haven't done shit. We ain't in a recruiting game. We're in a partnership game. Does this team feel like they're the best team? That's Marco's secret. His team, they're going to be the biggest team in Australia, with the biggest health company in Australia. 20 mil doing a year. When this company does $1 billion a year, which it's going to happen, we've seen the Enzyme video. You've seen, look, we're ahead of the trend. We're well ahead of the trend. Marco has got his team believing that they're going to be doing 70% of that. So this is fucking sky high because they know they're part of their team. Is there a great relationship in this team? I think there is. I think we're starting to build a fucking family, which is good. You need that in this game. People have their off days. We get that. But there's very few that do show up every week without fail. I could probably rely on 2 or 3 that I know are going to be there. And I get shit happens, work gets in the way. We can't help that. That's just part and parcel. But I have to be here. Tawa's birthday, I had no choice. I want to be there for the team. Not many people will do that. And I'm not saying next time it's your girlfriend's birthday, don't go. I'm not saying that. I'm saying this to me is number one. Number one. I get that. At the start, first 3 months of my journey, it was money. Got to go for the big dogs. Money. And I know we've all been there. If you don't put this first, seriously, you don't put this first, and ask yourself right now about your team, if you've got a team. If not, you've got to get better. Simple as that. There's no noble cause in network marketing. You get paid for what you produce. It's the fairest business model in the world. If you're a pretender, you get caught out. But this is number one. Is there a brotherhood / sisterhood, whatever it might be? I can't fucking wait until there's a sisterhood. I cannot wait until you girls can crank a team together. Cannot wait. It'll happen. But is there a brotherhood? I think there is. I think there's a good 5 or 6 of us that have got a real brotherhood cranking that. I honestly see people in this room as my best mates. People that the day might not happen, but if I do get married, you're coming. Yeah, it's just it doesn't happen. There's mates that I called in school, they ain't coming. I don't care. Like, I don't want to associate my people with people who don't understand what I'm doing. I don't care. Call me selfish, cool, but I don't care. They ain't paying my bills. They ain't paying for my car. They ain't paying for my holidays. They ain't paying for my kids. So you can go sink all the piss you want with them, party all you want with them. End of the day, if you've got a mate that calls you up and that doesn't want something, they're a mate. My mate's calling me up, Shane, what are you doing? Hey, mate, do you have this? Or, hey, do you want to borrow a little bit of money? So you've got to realise what's going on. This thing here, this is what really hits home with me. This is what really hits home with me. Invite, meeting, present. That's the business. 90% of us spend 90% of our time here. Invite. How many meetings do you do? Ask yourself, last 7 days, do this. This is what I do every day. The biggest thing I took from the Jerry Clark and Todd is this. How many meetings did you do? So how do you honestly expect anything to happen? You draw that box every night. If it hits 0, I don't know why you're getting frustrated. I don't know why you think this thing isn't working. How many meetings do you do? 0. And that's just not personally, that's for your team as well. Keep your teams meeting. But honestly, do that every night. The moment I've done that every night, when it happened, is I've woken up to myself. What am I getting frustrated for? How can I possibly get frustrated? I've done no fucking meetings. This is a people-to-people game of creating a vision in the team, and I'm getting angry. I've done no meetings. So my invite has completely changed. Boom, I'm going meetings. Dun, dun, dun. Not, hey mate, if I send you a video, would you watch it? I just don't feel like that works for me. I need this fucker. Or else nothing's gonna happen. Ever. You can do 100 invites tonight if you like. You get no meetings, how much money are you gonna make? What's the team you're gonna build?
Nothing.
So meetings, you've got to really honestly have a hard look at yourself and say, if this is what I want, I was speaking then, this is open to you guys. This is heart to heart. Me and bros are chatting in the car on the way down to Next Level on Sunday. I said to him, I'm not doing this to be a Dave Nelson. I'm not really doing this to have the $1 million. Don't get me wrong, it'd be good. I'm doing it to live a life of freedom, to live a life of choices. Don't compare yourself to the Dave Nelsons. Don't compare yourself to them, because I guarantee you 99% of us get shit scared. Going, how the fuck do we do that? This is just fucked. Well, we got no one been in the business 12 months. This is fucked. Don't do it. Do it for this. Until you do it for that, you're not going to do it. Don't do it because you want to be like Dave Nelson. Doesn't work. You want something. You want investments. You want to help your kids. You want to build a business. Outside of this, if you cannot build a network marketing business, good luck in the real world. When there's skin in the game, when there's money on the line, good luck. That's the problem. Don't do it for this. Do it for this. Do it for the factor of you can wake up on your own terms. Do it for the fact that you can give your kids what they want. It's crazy. It's crazy. Until you decide that this is actually what you want, it's going to be a tough gig. It's going to be a tough gig. It's going to be a frustrating gig for a lot of people, and it's already happened to a lot of people. You've got probably the most improved person I've seen in this business is Dion, by far. He runs his business like it's a business. Far outweighs me by any stretch of imagination. I've seen this guy's list, the way he tracks, what he knows what's going on, the amount of stuff that he learns, how he's conducting himself when he talks. So I'm learning from him. But he sent me a WhatsApp today saying, fuck man, I've got to decide this shit. I'm rocking up on a job site at Caboolture at 7 a.m. Getting told, 6 a.m., getting told to sweep. Sweep this. You're not leaving here till 4. Clean this, make sure this is done, and then you can go. It fucking kills you. It kills you. And that's the guy who's got probably the fastest growing business in this team. And he's saying that? If he's saying that, what are you doing? What's this? You got to tap more into this, guys. Don't do it. Again, it's hard to say, but count the money thing out of it. Count the whole, I can't wait to be like Dave Nelson. Count it out. Do it for this. Do it for this, because we're just living a life of quiet desperation. That's all it is, quiet desperation. Until you realize, until you can man up and say, shit, what am I doing? This thing's going to be tough. Going back to this. Again, we'll bounce to and from. Why don't you think we have strut and confidence? But don't all bounce out at once, but why don't you think we have strut and confidence? Or there's some of us that do. But what is it that that makes you lack of confidence, or that makes you doesn't want to speak to people as such? Or what is it that you don't have that strut and that confidence? Because it can't be the business model.
Results.
Results, yeah, exactly.
Results?
You don't have them, why the hell would you strut confidence?
Yeah.
When you've been slagging for the 12 months. Like you had the strut and the confidence until that long.
Big time.
With a few things like that, that's explain like my sort of. Dave said to me the other day, he called me up, he said, "Show you guys, dude, he goes, why are you still doing the business? Like, like after I hit Emerald, he goes, why are you still doing the business? I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, to be honest, mate, you had one of the fastest growing businesses ever, and then it went to zero, then fast back up, went to zero, fast back, then it went to zero for about 4 months. He goes, why the fuck are you still doing it? And I just said, it's all in the belief. I believe so much that this fucking works. It's fucking crazy. And you've got to shift that paradigm. You've got to think about, like, you've got to relate yourself to the stories of, like, Todd Falcone. Like, he worked this business for 2 fucking years and earned nothing more than $200 a week, and then worked a month. And then all of a sudden he signed up someone, like basically how Rob came on, signed up one person that got on someone, 5 of them dropped out, and then came along the Rob King and brought in 16,000 people into his business. And then did the same. A few people quit, like Shane. There's how many people that have quit above me, then come across me, it's going to bring some people into the business. Then he came across a 67-year-old lady that bring 15,000 people into his business. You've just got to stick to it. And the belief that gets me is you've got to think about, like, if you use those stories to shift your belief, and like you listen to his Through the Jungle thing that Rob's been spamming on that page for a reason, it shifts that belief. So you got to remember, like, when you were a kid, when you believed in Santa, fuck, Santa was real. You put the cookies out, the milk, bang, they were gone the next morning. Then all of a sudden, one person tells you Santa's not real. When you're 6 years old, bang, Santa's not real. Changes like that. You've got to do that in this business. You've got to ask yourself every fucking day, connect with your why and go, what am I going to do? Like, we're complaining that, like, we're not full-time with this business, you're not getting results. How long have you been in the business? How long have you been doing your job? What do you have to show for it? Like, people go to fucking uni to be a doctor for 7 years to trade 70 hours a week for the rest of their life. Like, you've just got to be so passionate about it so that people buy into you. And like, I chat to people on the phone, literally, I don't want to brag, literally every person I talk to on the phone signs up on the spot because I'm so fucking passionate about this thing. Because I know there's nothing else that's going to... I fucking go on concrete, get told what to do by fucking peasants all day with no teeth in their mouth. Drives me fucking crazy. So you've got to connect like that so that people go, fuck, man, I believe in you. They've got to believe in you. If you don't believe in you, why is anyone else going to fucking sign up?
You're gone. So you've just got to, and you've got to use stories. Stories. Use them. That doesn't have to be Dave or Rob or Dion. Use the Kyle Staples. Use the Marcos. Marco, we all know his story. Mum had cancer. Brother was a druggo. He worked 3 jobs just to get by. And then something clicked. Boom. Quack pops up from somewhere. He was about 4 levels down too. Same shit. He popped up. Boom. She's game on. But they ain't buying into, oh, Marco's got 3 jobs. This isn't going to work for sure. This dude is hungry. This dude, like what Brody said, he's dying on the side of the mountain. Whether he gets to the top or not, he's going to fucking die trying. You've got to have that. But until you can, it's so hard. To me, the biggest thing is trying to tap into that. Everything rises and falls on this. You've got to think back. I know we've all got these things of, hey, it's just going to work. You know, Tony Robbins is back in it. It's just going to work, man. It's not. It's not. Success rate of network marketing is 5% for a reason. It's for a reason. Because people just go, fuck this. I would rather work until death. I would rather work until death. Ask yourself, you go home tonight? I dare you to go home tonight. Open up your bank account and look at it. Look at it. And fucking stare at it.
You know what I do to get myself as of recent now? It's very similar to what you're saying, Shane. I'll do the maths of my bank account doing what I'm doing now for the next 10 years. And I'll do a worst case scenario of me doing this for 10 years. Do the maths. And you will just be fucking blown out of the water. It's just crazy. It is absolutely crazy.
But you got to tap into that stuff too. And you got to, if you've got kids, to me, it's an advantage for this. It can be a disadvantage for the business, definitely, 100%. But it can be an advantage for this, definitely. So the kids are just you 2 boys. Is that it? Yeah. And as you got to tap into that stuff.
That's where MLA Nation's good, eh?
I was about to bring that up.
It has stories about people with families and how they made it start from nothing. Like, they're just ordinary people. Just can get you going. Listen to one of them.
They all decided.
Yeah,
It's that deciding moment.
Exactly.
And every single person you look into the business, it started with them and their belief. Like, I bet you if you watch Dave in the morning, like you've probably seen his affirmations, you're like, what the fuck's this word?
It's crazy.
If you read some of my affirmations, the bullshit I tell myself every day in front of the mirror and finish off like he'd punch me head, yelling and screaming, Braxton's looking at me like a crazy dude. Like, what the fuck? But you have to believe it so fucking
But
bad.
that's the problem. That's the problem. The problem is we're all going to hear this and we'll all do it for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
No one will sign up, or you'll get a refund. Boom. At the heart of heartbeat. Gone. Everything out the window. You won't believe. Affirmations will be shit. Something bad will happen. The amount of shit that I've had to go through, the amount of shit I'm going through in this business. But I know. I've just got that belief. My mindset, who I surround myself with, is just so goddamn strong. It ain't going to shake me. And to see everyone wants these big results. Man, it's like if you get the chance and you spend a few days with Dave, it's incredible. It's incredible. He does what he says. He does what he says and he does what he believes. That's the difference. You might say you want this. This is my only way out. But do you act like it's the only way out? Because Justin, Farina, and Milos do. This is it. This is it for them. They don't do this. What else is there? Ask yourself, what else is there? And again, I'm not pushing all do network marketing full time. I'm asking, what else is there?
Death.
Yeah. For me, that's it. I don't know. I've got nothing else because I go to bed every night, stare at that bank account. This is not where I want to be. This is not where I want to be. I can't keep doing this. This is fucked.
Another thing that can scare you is like, I don't know who was here that was part of the annual last year. Think of something last year like Christmas if you did something fun, or the annual last year. That literally felt like yesterday. 12 months.
The funny thing that I said at annual, and Ray and Shana remember this, I said, look around at 1,500 people in here. I said, I reckon 1% of this room will actually do something with this business. And I think there's been one white diamond or 2 ranks hit since annual. Like someone hit blue, like Hunter hit blue diamond and Gold King hit white diamond. That's it.
But that's it, and that should be alarming.
That's a drive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a drive for me to say, fuck, there's still so much growth in this business. It's crazy. Like that's a whole 12 months. Only 2 big ranks have been hit in 12 months.
Wait till you compare it to this next year.
This next 12 months is going to be mental. So
and you'll go,
20.
I wish I did.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it still comes down to this.
That's right, exactly.
We can sit there and we can talk ourselves up as much as we like. We ain't getting no meetings. We ain't doing anything. We ain't affecting anyone. No one else is joining us because we ain't connecting with anyone. Draw a box do it for a week and add up this. What was Todd's thing on the 10? The 10 meetings?
10 a day. 10 twice a day. Talk to 10 people a day.
Yeah, double figures a day.
Double figures a day is what he had. Like
Keep commission
check coming.
coming
Commission
your way. Commission coming your way. Yeah.
10 a day keeps the commission coming your way.
Well, Dave told me and Dion, he's 20 a week. He's making 450,000 a year. He said, I still do 20 presentations a week.
Himself.
Not invites, presentation.
Exactly, that's the key.
I reckon I've done that in 3 weeks.
But his invites, keep in mind, he's probably doing 20, 25 invites to get 20 presentations.
Yeah.
Because this is unshakable.
Yeah.
Absolutely unshakable. His belief is just through, and we know his belief's through the roof because he had results. Did he have belief when he was $20,000 in debt?
No.
Yeah. And waiting for a 6-week payment to get your health and then TGA and all this shit that has to go on with it?
So, yeah.
Not a chance. Not a chance. So you just got to ask yourself, if you do have a team, if you've got a team, they dropped off because of this. Because of you. Get that through your head first. They didn't drop off because of them. They dropped off because of you. That's what I've had to tell myself. It ain't because they don't want to do the business. They've moved away. No, I'm not good enough yet. Simple. Get fucking better. The only way you climb the mountain in life is to get better. Ain't gonna get lucky. Lucky is just a fucking notion. There's no such thing as luck and just ride it out and hope it all prevails.
It's an excuse.
It's an excuse. You got to tap into this and then ask yourself this. Or when you do get a team, ask yourself this. Because this is the key. This is the key. If they feel this, they're going to be here long term and they're going to build a dynasty with you. If this isn't on point, there'll be something else out there. I'll get lucky. I'll win some money. I'll sign a big contract. I'll get like 50 grand. It's going to be awesome. We know how far that goes.
Me and Shane just added up. Shane's saying starting a business is hard. Take it from me, I've just started my own business and it is fucked up, man. Like, the amount of hours I put into this business and I've made fucking no money whatsoever. And we just added up because might have this deal with Ultra Tune all over Australia. If I get this deal, I get 25 grand for this massive deal. That's all I make. 25 grand. For all this work, hours and hours, endless work, email back and forth.
And that's probably the pinnacle, you know?
That's probably the pinnacle if I land this deal of Ultra Tune. 25 grand is probably the most I'll earn.
So and then ask yourself, what's the pinnacle in your job? What's the very pinnacle and how does their life look?
We were having that discussion about PTs.
Do it.
Smashing out a house slab on myself.
Do it and pull them back.
Doing a
Yeah.
cashy.
So if that doesn't drive you, pinnacle. So pinnacle, if the pinnacle of your job is $500,000 a year, that's the pinnacle of where you're at. How many hours are they working? What's their responsibility? And what stress levels are they currently at? Because I reckon even put Rob as a pinnacle for us. Don't even worry about that. Put Rob as a pinnacle.
I'm sold.
I'm sold.
I'm fucking sold, man. The conversation me and Shane had on the way down the next level, it's just opened my mind up completely because I don't want to be Dave Nelson. And I've always done that. Always compared my team to Dave Nelson. Worst thing I've ever done. But I just want to be Rob King or Kyle Staggle. If I can be a white diamond and be earning 120, 130K a year from home, fuck me, that'll do me.
Like I called Rob yesterday and said, hey Buzz, what are you up to? Oh, just out cruising shopping with the boys.
We don't have
While I'm
that.
slaving away.
Yeah, that's right. But he just had this. That's all
He
he
worked
had.
his arse off.
He had no
Every
skills.
lunch break, he was doing meetings. Every lunch break. Like anyone's read Beach Money, that's how like Jordan Adler basically built his business. Had no time. Every lunch break, make sure you had a meeting.
One for the girls, there's an MLN chick on there, I can't remember her name. She recommended that book.
Yeah.
And that's how she got her business off the ground.
Yeah.
She had a little kid, so every lunchtime she spent with prospect, having lunch with them, and that's how she promoted it to single mums as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And with your time thing, so a lot of people like to say we don't have time, which is, I'll bring up something pretty good because I'm drafting up a post at the moment about time management. And you think about, say for example, Brody, you've probably done 8 or 9 hour day today on your business. Let's say, or more.
Way more.
Cool. If you wrote down everything that you did and you looked at it, and if you did that time efficiently, there's probably about 2 or 3 hours hard work.
Yeah, that's right.
So I was listening to an audio today, and Dave's brought it up before, but it never clicked. He's like, I don't care if you do fucking 40 hours of invites a week. He goes, I guarantee if you crush the time frames, you could do it in an hour. So I picked up on an audio today. They said, work on the hour of power. So like you guys set up a pretty sick office, lock yourself in the office, note if you need the phone for invites, that's all it is. And just put whatever on motivates, whether it's fucking sipping out a beer or a coffee, whatever it is, 1 hour, flat out without fucking stopping. They say it feels like a minute's gone because you're in the zone, you're in flow, peak state, and you'll get more done in a week in an hour if you focus and dedicate that hour. So imagine doing that every fucking night. 1 hour. I spend an hour and a half fucking dawdling more every night.
That's
On one fucking
the
inbox.
host and the nation. He
Well,
used
it's
to do it
like
all the time.
Yeah,
It's an hour and a
hour
half.
of power.
So and then it comes down to this business in this box. We've got presentations every Thursday night. How many usually do we get?
0.
One's pretty good, and
Zero.
one is your average. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people wanting to do this full time. No, this is serious.
Yeah, I get one person.
12 people wanting to do this full time. This is their drive. This is their way out. And our average is 0 to 1 at a presentation. Or what's your average meetings? Like outside of this, who averages 2 meetings a week?
More.
For personal? Yep, 2 a week. 2 a week. Who does more than 5? Yeah, right. Whose business is growing the most? Yeah. But again, I'm just saying that you got to realize this. If this is the driving factor, and this still has empty, please, guys, I am the biggest culprit for this. I'm not telling you go home and do this. I am the biggest culprit. Biggest culprit. I'm too focused on this, and I ain't getting shit done here. I might do 2 a day for other people, but this is, I have to lead the way. If I'm going to do it, why should you do it? You buy into your leaders eat last. I've got to follow the way. I have to get better. I have to get better. But you've got to have a hard chat with yourself too. If this is what you want, and this is the only way out you've got to earn residual income, what are you doing? What are you doing? Keep working on that. Keep talking to other people. Call Rob King. Chat to Dave on Facebook. You might get bored of my fucking voice. Have a chat to Dave. Book in a 20-minute Skype. Book in a Skype with Rob. We all know how much we got from the training the other day. Theon's business is growing because how many times you chat to Rob a day?
2.
Twice a day. Twice a day chats to Rob. I'm not saying don't call me, please. I want to do anything for you guys, but my voice might just get repetitive. Might be on same shit. And then Rob says the same shit I say, but it clicks. It's happened to me before. It's happened to all of us at Next Level. What does Dave train webinars? What we learn at Next Level. But why is Next Level all bells and whistles? Because we're hearing a different voice.
Actually, I had that experience today.
Yeah.
Heard this exact same stuff from Next Level, but from a guy at Good Life.
Yeah.
Saying the exact same stuff, different.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and this is a valuable lesson for you guys. Dave said to me, for you guys that are doing Next Level, he said he would not be getting it to do your health if he didn't like Tim and Jackson. The content's not that good, but he likes them. There's a key for your business. People don't like you; they ain't joining you. They ain't joining you. So I'm not saying you are going to get haters big time in this business, but again, you want to be that likable person, that bouncy person, that one that attracts the human beings. So just again, tap into this and ask yourself this. That's it. Because again, I know it, that our talents in this room, it just kills me to see. It kills me to see that we've got the most driven human beings possible on planet Earth. And these humans from other teams are growing 120%. 120%.
What are we doing as part of the team then to bring the team together?
Well, that's what I want to have a chat about. Tuesday and Thursday we've got our presentations and trainings. Wednesday we're doing orgs. Saturday mornings we're doing our orgs usually at 9 a.m.
Dion's putting a lot of work into that, but no one's turned up.
Yeah, which is just
we organised on with Dave Nelson, and no one rocked up except Maddie and Shane.
When was that?
Not last week and the weekend before.
Just an org. So we just go through some numbers. So I didn't run it last week. Dion ran it, and he can run it better than what I ever did. His little language patterns that he's got going, use him because I'm learning more from him than what I have ever before. So use that. But so we've got that. But is there something that we can do as a team? Is there something you guys want to do?
Maybe like that. Maybe we can it's up to you guys. Maybe we can do a team barbecue with an org, stuff like that. But if we've organised that sort of stuff a few times, but no one rocks up.
Yeah, we can have one at our place, like plenty of room, got a bar.
It's like a really big. It's even got a really big lounge room. That'd be great.
Or even just shoot the shit for half an hour outside of your health.
Yeah.
We're not coming here to all bounce on our phones. shoot the shit outside. Get to know the story behind other people, why they're doing this. Because I guarantee you, some of you probably don't know my why, my real why. Some of you probably don't know Brody's drive, Dion's drive, whoever it might be. What actually happened to Shirelle products? Why she's actually doing your health? But just shoot the shit. Just shoot the shit. We're not coming to an org meeting and say, invites none, like this, get better, cunts.
It sort of feels like we only catch up for a few minutes, like twice a week. You don't really get to know people.
No.
Like, you know fuck all. I know fuck all about Dion. Don't know anything about anyone.
Yeah, I was about to say, only person why I know is Dion's. That's because I work with him 24/7.
Like, you sort of needed a day like where everyone can hang out for a few hours.
Could be simple stuff like go and do Mount Corn together and get a smoothie after it. Imagine getting a photo, like just stuffed as a photo of the team and checking in. Is that social exposure? Like, these guys are always having fun and their team goes every week. What are these guys doing?
Yeah. If you can show that lifestyle in that community.
Or even I like Sunday Arvo's barbecue at Spit.
Yeah.
That was good when we did that a few weeks in a row. Barbecue at Spit, kick the footy, bring the kids along if you've got kids. It's not no kids, no misses, just the team.
Well, like stuff like Rob's team does, like, even though they're still involved in business, they'll catch up and watch the webinar together over a couple of beers and pizza. Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, make it exciting. Something different instead of like, I'm watching on the webinar at 9 o'clock.
Man, I did that on Sunday. I was like, this is really good. Stay open. Stay open.
But yeah.
At least you can get excited for it. And then it's a good start to your week too. Like, I'm spewing when a Sunday night comes. Feel like roping myself. Seriously.
I had it before with the rope.
Has anyone listened to Randy Gage, Live Your Dreams?
Yeah.
Is that the one you posted?
Yeah. Randy Gage, Live Your Dreams is, I listened to it when I first started and I didn't quite get it. Like, I didn't get the lingo and listen to it again now if you've been in the business longer than 3 months. It is insane what he goes through. It's like right now, if you watch The Matrix, you won't sleep for 2 days. Like, I watched The Matrix last Friday night. I was just like,
really?
Oh man.
Do you want to know something?
The Lego movie isn't meant to be the same.
Do you want to know something fucked
It's always
up funny?
there.
I went to a business networking breakfast this morning.
Oh.
And guess what they used?
No.
The Matrix. That's what they were talking about.
Oh god.
This business and it was Purpose performance coach. He come into the business meeting and done a spiel about fucking personal development stuff, and I was like, oh, whatever. It's just old dude. He's like, I used to be a priest and I used to do this. And bang, just went into the fucking Matrix and started talking about green pill, red pill, blue pill.
Honestly,
is it good to watch?
Oh man, if you have a movie night and you want to, because it is a good movie. Yeah. But think about it on a business term and what's going on in society term. I was honestly the whole night I was just staring at the ceiling going, oh my god.
Because you don't understand it the first time you watch it.
No, you don't.
You're only a kid. Now you're being fucking.
It's honest. It's scary. Like, I was sitting there just going. I was like, what the fuck's going on? I was sitting there just like. I was honestly shocked. It was crazy. So watch that if you can, because it'll be good for your belief. Because we are in the Matrix.
This is before the world changed to this.
It's gonna be. It won't make sense now, but we are in the Matrix. And once you see this, I guarantee.
I'm never watching it again now.
No, you've got to watch it again.
I'm actually scared right now.
Whoever watches it, I'll bet you'll get a message going, oh my god, this is fucked up.
Let's do it this
Let's
Sunday.
do
Movie
Get high.
I'm green.
I'll bring Hypno.
Just smell the fatty with the greens, yeah?
I'll bring the meth pipe. Apparently it only takes half an hour to get on the coast.
Yeah. Send that on last night.
Give me 5 minutes, I'll have some here.
But,
Send the news last night.
But yeah, honestly, guys, you've got to really tap into that why. If you don't have a why, this business is going to be tough. Go home, look at your bank account, look your kids in the eye, whatever it is. Look at yourself in the mirror and say, what am I doing? What am I doing? Do I actually have a way off the hamster wheel? Or am I just a pretender? Have I actually decided that this is what I want to do? How many people in your health are making money? Dave, Marco, Kyle, Rob, Mark Cullen,
Quack.
Quack,
Justine.
Yeah, just
Nah.
saying.
Nah.
No?
You
Doesn't
go blue
count.
diamonds or just white diamonds?
I'm just talking actually got residual income and run the
Right.
business. 6 hunted now. 6 humans are running a $20 million company. 6 humans.
I think Herbalife's produced like 3 or 4,000 millionaires.
Yeah, it's almost 4,000 now.
Yeah.
Look at
Ausjanks
Look
in
at Ice
Australia.
Cream.
Ausjanks has produced over 200 millionaires in Australia.
it's there.
Just in Australia, man.
6
Australia.
Really?
6 humans, and there's nothing special about them. There's nothing special about the Staggles or the Rob Kings or Quocks.
We can't even. Well, ask Anna about Quack.
Don't
Ask
say
me
that.
about Quack.
Exactly, but again, we're
Well,
not.
I asked
Not
Rob.
putting him down,
No,
but he's
but-
got no people skills.
Oh, sorry, I
Like-
can't give you that answer. No, that's it.
Yeah.
But then again, like what? We've got no right to say anything.
Exactly. They're
Yeah.
fucking-
Exactly.
They're living
You
out
make
their
more-
life we want.
He makes more money
Exactly.
in a month than what you're making a year, and he's got no people skills. Go fucking figure. If that's not driving you to do something, I don't know what is.
He's got a fucking
Just goes to
big
show
why.
you that the whys. Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all. It is.
Watch his why video.
Good.
That's good.
I've heard his why a few times. It's,
Oh, it's good.
it's powerful. Yeah.
Powerful stuff. But again,
But it's powerful to his community
Exactly.
as well.
so go through that. Have a deep hard look. Go through it. Hey, who's keen to fucking try and get 2 guests to a Thursday Prezzo? Yes.
Yeah.
2 guests.
Scare me.
2 humans. Whoever comes and sees this, they ain't walking away and not talking to anyone. They aren't doing it, guys. Trust me. After the way we've nailed these last presentations and the new slides that are coming out, you guys see the new fucking flip
Running that
chart?
Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you seen it?
They run that last night, and Rob said he goes, it's the best presentation they've ever had.
And the flip chart that's coming out, you rock up to a meeting, you get given the slides and a flip chart, and you give it to them to go away.
Just
Like this company's not even what the big dogs are doing. We're just slowly to crawl on in, and the big dogs with these stupid candles and these fucking poster cards. Serious? Tom Falcone made 52 million on fucking postcards. Postcards. Like seriously, guys, let's go. Let's give it a crack. Imagine all of us sitting visualize it. Imagine all of us sitting in a room in Vegas at the annual going, look what we've done. Look what we've done in 6 months. This group has gone from this, talking about this moment, and we've just got paid our flights, our accommodation, everything paid for. If you hit a certain rank, I think it's if you hit blue, you get the family or a partner to come with you. Imagine all this sitting in a room in Vegas.
I wouldn't be in a room. I'd be fucking off my guts.
In the toilet smoking.
just even imagine Thursday if you brought 2 guest seats, how packed and the buzz it would be in this.
Imagine it. Imagine it. You got to visualize that shit.
Actually, it's at my house Thursday. It'll be nice and
$6,000.
grand. We'll be hooking up.
Is it yours on Thursday?
Yeah, it's gonna be a town Thursday.
I won't bring him this Thursday then.
$6,000 if you maintain Emerald twice.
US, it's like 8K Australian.
6 G's.
We should have done that 6 months ago.
Like guys, they don't do this shit. Like,
Bring on the next 2.
So what's some good tips if we all want to get to Emerald, obviously, for a first step?
well, step number 1.
None of us are going to get in that training after the Your Health
That-
event if we don't.
Break down, like literally
What's that?
break your whole fucking what
Training
you have to do down.
I'm
So
still
you
working on
know
it.
you've got to hit 12,000 PB. So that equals you've got to talk to so many people. How many people per day? Like you got
How many
you
meetings
literally
you have to do a
crack
week?
it to the bottom.
Yeah.
So you know.
If you do none,
you know.
you know next week, shit, I have to double. Because I'm going anywhere. It just comes down to this. There's all this. Is meeting edification or Shano, hey, I've got a meeting. He's seen a little bit. I've seen the Tony Robbins and Eric Rory chat. He's pretty keen. Come
Go
shoot.
through like
Can you send me that?
what? Tony Robbins thing. It's on my shift.
Oh, sorry.
Even just what I've been doing like is go to your Facebook Messenger or your list, flick all the way back down to the bottom when you first started 6, 12, whatever months it was. Just touch base. Hey, how you been? What's been going on? And they're gonna ask, oh, you still doing that business? Or they're gonna ask what you're up to. Yeah, sure, I am, man. Blah blah blah. Good conversation kicker. But something that's not coming from me lately, I picked this up from Sherelle, which she learned from Next Level, is you want to know why everybody lives in, most people, 97% of the population live an average life? Go out tomorrow or when you leave this room, and whenever you do anything, ask yourself what would the best version of me be doing right now? Every time you do something. And literally every time you're doing something, you'll notice you're doing something fucking average. And the average person does. That's why you get average results, living in an average house, with an average car, and an average fucking life. I wake up like every time I just remind myself what would the best version of me doing everything. And instead of fucking going to bed when I'm super tired and I haven't knocked out my minimum factor, I'll make sure I always get a presentation Rob every night. If I haven't done that, fuck, what would the best version of me do? I'd stay up and fucking do this, or I'm going to be fucking concreting forever.
Yeah,
If you ask yourself every time,
break it down as well. What I just said, break it down and go, okay, well, I have to get 12,000 PV. Well, I ain't doing that. Oh, surprise, surprise! I've got 0 in the box. Got to get 1 in the box.
So like, and that's like if you've got a team, that's like get them running their org. So then you know what they're doing. So then you can work on. All right, say right, he's doing this now. So if he continues that, and it's weekly, so you know that if it changes. But so he's doing six meetings a week. So then you know, right, well, to hit what I want to hit to make sure I'm hitting 12K this month, I'm going to be doing this much. So.
Or even if you just have a team, ask them, hey, look, all right, what goals have you got for this week, and connect with their why. So the reason why I know, like I talk with Joshy 24/7 about these things, because I know each person in my members' team's why. You fight for it, and you know their goals by the end of the week. So you'll fucking fight to get their goal by the end of the week. So if you've got a team, go, look, what would you like to see in this business to achieve? Tell me what you're going to do, and I'll commit this week. I'd love to get 1 customer on board. Cool. You fight till you get that fucking 1 customer on board, but ask them what they're willing to commit to get that 1 customer. That way you're going to get some.
I've got the Harvey Bay team I've got them write down 2-week goals, 90-day goals, and 6-month goals, and they submitted it to me. So I'm putting it on the page, and then I'm holding them accountable. And then I know what they want. Jacob knows what they want. And then, and Dion said, well, make sure you ask him what are they committed to, like how much they want that and how much they're willing to put into that, so that then they really are accountable.
Does everyone out in, like, I don't know what anyway, investments, properties, whatever it is, does anyone outside of your health have a way to get wealthy? And this is not being smart ass. I want to know.
I'll tell you right now, I have one mate who's a millionaire, and the amount of hours he puts in to his company is from Friday. This is no fucking word of a lie from my life. From Friday to Sunday, he does not sleep because he's a professional gambler, and that's the busiest time of his profession.
Professional fucking gamblers, that have like a business.
It's a company.
It's not real.
He's like, yeah. So it's crazy, and he turns over 40 million a year, and he only makes 2 or 3 million. And he said he just doesn't sleep. He fucking.
But even like I said before in that video I made, I'll let it slip, but the guy who I was meeting with owns GJ Gardner and Frog Rentals and Donut Boys and the coffee one opposite Surf Club. Good bean. He owns 3 of those. Grosses over 250 million a year. He goes, mate.
I can vouch for that too, because I'm in the backbones of the books.
Yep. Don't do what I do. Don't do what I do. It's not worth it. 250 million is clearing. Don't do what I do. It's just not worth it. My family hates me. My kids hate me.
Smaller scale, like my old boy's a part ownership in a building company. He was 64 this year, and he's working Monday to Friday, and sometimes if he has to on a Saturday, and that's from 6 a.m. till fucking 4 in the afternoon. Like, and he wouldn't be making that sort of money, but. And that's labour. He's flogging his body for that. He's fucked. You should see him. He's got sun cancers all over him. I'll give him probably 5-6 years and probably dead. It's fucked.
Yeah.
But they hate
that's
what
the
they
pinnacle
do
of
as
the building.
well.
So
That's the opportunity we've got, but yeah.
Exactly. So we all don't have a plan. So it's fair to say that this box at the end of the week
should be fucking full.
Should be from you guys. Let's go personal. What's a number at the end of the week that you think it should be at, that you'd be comfortable with going, yep, I've hit
Presentations, invites.
Personal.
personal meetings. As in, a meeting is a phone call with Robert and Prospect. A meeting is a Skype. A meeting is a coffee.
Should be one a day.
Yeah.
So we all agree with 7?
Yeah.
Can we all agree to every Tuesday we'll put what we did in a box?
Yeah.
Because then we'll know if Dion's doing 14 and he's growing, shit, we're gonna get better. Or if you've done none, again, we're not here to judge. None just means, hey, shit, you bring someone in who's done none and someone else done 3, it's probably gonna drive you. Going, if he's doing 3, oh my God, what am I doing? When I've been in this business 6 times the amount he has, this is embarrassing.
And we all tell you, like we could just carry on and wait and think about it, but then come Tuesday, when you see that number, it'll be like a self-reflection for you. And it'll kick a gear.
So let's go until annual. We'll write a box every Tuesday, pop your numbers in. I'll have it set up, roads, hanger. Just come in, write your number on the box, boom. And that's just meeting. I don't give a shit how many invites you do. You don't care how many follow-ups you do, don't care. How many meetings have you done? You personally. Don't count teams either. Don't worry about teams because it might get a bit too confusing for some of us. How many meetings have you done? Write it up, boom, and then we can work our training around this. Because if we're all getting 7 and nothing's coming through, what the fuck are we saying? Then we can base our training around that. Is everyone cool with that?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Boom. Job done. Let's aim to get a quarter of a human each on Thursday.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Quarter of a human each. That's all we need. Hey, dude, check out this fucking video by Tony Robbins, man. And even if you've spoken to them before, and again, the people that have now gone to another company that got bad names on it, we all know who the humans are, go to them and say, hey, look, there were some dicks doing this business all about cars and rolling around in money when they ain't making shit. Dude, this thing's legit. We've bounced past the bullshit. We've gone out the pretenders. Come check out this group of guys I'm working with because they're the real deal.
I'm still talking to someone who I invited my first month of this business.
So am I.
And I'm having a meeting with him this week.
And I got him on a phone call the other day finally.
It's crazy. 12 months. Next month, 15th of next month, I've been doing this business 12 months. I've still been talking to this one dude for nearly 12 months. And I'm meeting with him at the end of this week.
It took me, 12 months for the guy who brought me for me to listen up.
Cost over 12 months, me 6 months.
Yeah.
So please, guys, don't cross them off your list. They're saying no. Cool, man. Hey, dude, is there anyone that you think you can give me some names and numbers of who might be interested? Always get something out of the conversation. No worries, man. Not for everyone. What do you gain from that? Try and gain something from it.
Yeah.
Say, look, dude, no dramas, man. Hey, do you reckon you know anyone that might be interested? Just about hearing more about it. You got any names and numbers for me? If they're successful, they're giving you names and numbers. It's happened to me firsthand. They're giving you names and numbers, 100%. So always try and get something from a conversation, even if it's with a human being in general. Or you go to a meeting and they're like, oh, not really with me. No worries. Do you know anyone that might be interested in making some residual income, working from home? Can you give me some names and numbers? I'd love to connect with them. Get Facebook out and add them. Get their list and have them join the business.
Do you have some tips for us for how to skip the invite as such straight
Not,
to
we
the
got,
meeting?
not like you.
Not skipping, but not spending enough
but just
time.
thinking, think in your head the meeting side of things. Think in your head, how would you rock up to a meeting? Because if someone says to me what the whole generic, remember MLM is thriving. It's the only way out. So how many people do you think are saying, hey man, I've got this new business thing. It's thriving right now. I'm so real, it's not funny. It's just real talk. So I'm just going, look, dude, I found a way that we can probably get off the hamster wheel. Just come and check this shit out. It might not be for you. That's it. If they're in the vicinity. If they're in the vicinity, I'm getting them there. No, I'm not sending a tool or nothing. I'm getting them to the meeting. If they're on a phone call and they're about to go to the Robs or myself, I like them to have seen something. Dude, I found a way to get off the hamster wheel. You can chat my buddy. Yeah, maybe. Or, yeah, okay. If it's yeah, okay, I'm comfortable to wing it. I can wing it. But if not, send them just a little short rise or or I reckon this new Tony Robbins thing only goes for 4 minutes. I think it's going to be pretty powerful shit. It's going to be very powerful shit. I'd use that, which I'll post on Rise Above for you guys that aren't on the end page. I'll do that. That's
if it's a friend even, because I'll tell a story about Juddy. One of mine and Shade's good mate's been burning us for ages about this, going, nah, wouldn't do it, nah, it's a scam. And I asked him, I seen him on Sunday, and I said, he goes, oh, how's your house going, bro? I said, fuck, me and Shannon, I love it, man. Fucking hell good, mate. Like, we're close now. Shit, he goes, oh, yeah. I said, what are you doing, bro? Like, what's your plan? I just asked him, like, Dion says, what's your plan, bro? Like, what's your dream lifestyle look like? And he goes, fuck, man, you know, boat, car. And I said, sweet, so fucking working as a labourer for 25 an hour going to get you that? I was just straight up with him. And he goes, no, it's not, man. I said, so why the fuck do you keep pretending, bro? I got straight to his face and he's like, I know, man. I said, this is not a fucking G-up. This is a real opportunity. And then one of his mates walked in and goes, oh, mate, yeah, fucking, I earn $50 an hour. I said, sweet. So you earn $50 an hour 24/7 while you sleep? He goes, nah, honey. I said, so you're trading your time for money, bro? And he goes, oh, yeah. I said, so until you're earning money when you sleep, don't fucking talk to me. And I was like, so what is this thing?
That's real talk. No, not everyone's going to talk like that.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to mirror the people you're talking to.
Yeah.
Mirror. If I'm talking to the boys, it's real deal. If I'm talking to a female who's good at this business, say, hey, you're too talented to be sitting behind a desk working 9 to 5 for someone who doesn't give a shit about your future. You got to come fucking see this thing. And say, fucking, you got to come check out this thing. Yeah. But you got to be more real raw, because there's too many people that are using network marketing out in the internet stratosphere. Everyone's getting the same message. Before I did this, Cheryl, how many messages you get were the same? All the same shit. Everyone's saying the same shit. Until you come in, when everyone's zigging, what should you be doing? Zagging. Until you're doing that, it's going to be the same shit.
I love that saying.
Everyone's zigging, you got to be zagging, because guaranteed, I've probably got an inbox right now. Hey mate, if I showed you a way where this comp plan's better than your health, would you take a look at it? No. Someone said to me, dude, you got to check out this fucking comp plan, because if someone says it differently, I'm interested. So you've just got to be real with people, because if we're getting this to Thursday presentations,
yeah,
we ain't going anywhere. If we ain't hitting around 5, 6, 7 for personal meetings a week, you ain't going to make it. You're just not. It ain't going to happen. Again, I'm not saying don't do network marketing in general. $200 a week goes a long way for some people. I'm saying you ain't coming here on a Tuesday night about $200 a week. I know that. Sweet. Thursday night is at Dion's, by the way, too, which I'll post up as well.
Big T!
Yeah. Sweet. Sweet. Oh. That was good.
You pulled